Hi, my name's Sarah Chapman, and in this video today we're just going to talk about some modifications for some exercises that were done in today's session. So we're going to modify the exercises for somebody who might have a high blood pressure condition. So the first exercise that we did was for chest strength. So we did a push-up. And the client I had today, she's still working up her upper body strength. So we did a modification of a push-up on the knees. So another option could be a wall push-up. So placing your hands just outside of shoulder width apart and just standing just out from the wall and then lowering your chest towards the wall, getting your chin as close to the wall as you can. That's still going to give your upper body a really good workout, but it's going to keep your blood pressure low. Another option would be to do a seated chest press. So using lightweight and a resistance range of 30 to 60% max effort. So both of these exercises are both going to reduce the pressure in your head, your eyes and your ears, and it's still going to give you upper body strength, but without the motion above the head, and that's what you want to avoid. You want to do exercises that don't lift your arms and the weight above your head. So the back exercise that we did was a standing bent over barbell row. So if we want to modify this one for somebody with this condition, we could do a wide grip seated cable row. So this means that the client is seated and it will stabilize the client, and it will also avoid any dizziness because there's no above the head motion. It's all in front of you, so you're pulling the cable and you're still working your back muscles, you're contracting your scapula, and you're going to get the same sort of workout as a bent over barbell row. So the leg strength exercise that we did was a barbell back squat. So a modification of this would be a fit ball wall squat. So using the fit ball behind your back area, behind your lower back, and using that to support you as you move down the wall into the squat position. So this is going to reduce blood pressure, it's going to stabilize the client, and it's a slow movement, so it's going to prevent any dizziness. Okay, so then we moved on to cardiovascular exercise. So the two exercises that we did for cardio was on the treadmill and on the cross trainer. So modification, like these are both two really good pieces of equipment for somebody who has a blood pressure condition. But other options are a recumbent bike or a stationary seated bike, or also a rower, so the rowing machine. So when it comes to high blood pressure, aerobic exercise is the best thing. But yeah, so these are low impact cardio machines, and they're all seated. So there's less dizziness, there's no overhead motion, and they can be adjusted in their resistance. So so that's good for cardiovascular. So innovative cardio options. We did boxing today. You can do less intense boxing, so punches that are done in a seated position are good as well. But if there's an activity that's completely different, water aerobics or swimming is a good option because they can lower the systolic blood pressure at rest, and they are low impact exercises, and yeah, they're easy to do for somebody with this condition. So yeah, so those are modifications for somebody who has a high blood pressure condition.